When my dad died 13 years ago, my sisters and I had the honor of going through my parents' house, which they had lived in for more than 50 years. My dad saved every letter somebody sent him. And in one way, isn't it beautiful that we got to do all of that? In another way, it's a heavy burden to have that be something that your kids do. So I learned about this idea of the Swedish Death Cleanse, which isn't about it being depressing, but it's really about mindfulness and the idea of having order and really keeping what you need and releasing what you don't. And by the way, that doesn't mean I have it all together. I live in a fair amount of chaos, but I'm always striving and pushing to simplifying. One of the things that means is at least once a year I go through my closet, and I mean every single item, and say, have I worn this? And the idea is, if not, how can I add on, give to someone else, share, so that I'm not keeping things that are just kind of keeping me stuck. And recently, again, went through my closet, every single item. And my thing is, if anything new comes in, the equal amount of pieces have to go out and be shared. Like, brands send me all kinds of things, which is so wonderful, but also it's a lot to have, and what do you do with it? So I got this beautiful, beautiful dress. It was actually expensive, had it for a year, never wore it. There's a follower that's followed for years. We're about the same size. And I was like, Teri, do you think this is something that you'd wear? So I sent it to her. She loves it. She wore it that day. She's like wearing it every day. And it's easier for me to pass along things to people that I know may wear things. Like my neighbor, Melissa, was getting rid of a bunch of things. And I was like, Melissa, go through these and try them on. And anything that you think you'd wear, it'll make me feel better that you're wearing it than I'm just like, throwing it in somewhere and we don't know what happens to it. So part of what I'm looking at is, within a week, what are some of the things that you do to sort of start to get rid of things? Just went through these 3 shelves, looked at the date on each one, and then really said, what's a priority here, what isn't? Share, because if you have like lots of extra mustards, share with a friend. I put all of my olive oil and vinegars together, the less important oils in the back. I put all of my sort of like Asian ingredients together, my honey, my peanut butter, and then here are things that when I need them, I'll get them, like clam juice, artichoke hearts, tuna, anchovies, things like that, but really organize it in a way that works for you. And let me just show you over here last week, because all the time I should be doing this, we did this shelf. So looking through the same thing, alphabetizing things, getting rid of sharing what you don't want, because it really helps you. So next time you do it, you're like, oh yeah, I haven't used that in a really long time, or it doesn't seem like I'm going to share that with a friend. So that also means twice a year, and I have a friend that I do this with once a week. We get together for a few hours. I go through everything here. You look at every expiration date, like I did in my kitchen in Michigan. You say, is there anything here that shouldn't be here? Is there something to get rid of? Do things need to be washed? And by doing that and getting rid of things, it kind of makes me feel better about the world. Now, lest you think that I'm perfect and my house is never out of order, that's 100% not true. That's why I do this. This is going on in my bedroom. So Kate and I are going to go through here tonight, and we're going to say, what can we throw out? What can we file? What can we do? And then when this is all set up and fabulous, I'm going to feel so much better. So what that also means is in my book box, of course, I have books, but also when I have things like, I've had this and I'm like, here's a reality. I'm not using it. Some magic person is going to come along and they're going to take some things that I had and they're going to enjoy them. I put that right here, even though that's Patty's. I'm going to spread some Patty out into the world. Here's the great thing. I'm not the only one that gets into this. Like the other day when I was gone, Lily reorganized this whole drawer. And the point is we all have a junk drawer, but look through everything in it and go, do we really need to hang on to this and hang on to that? And just reorganize, try your pens, do they work? And get rid of or share. That's the whole point. Maybe there's like a school in the area, maybe there's an art teacher in the area, and how can we pass along these things and give them new life, and it makes people really happy. So in my recent garage clean out, in a minute, I'm going to show you how fabulous it looks. Every year I put my hands on every item in the garage and go, do we need this? And what we found is a lot of these things we don't need, and there's nothing I love more. Oh my gosh, magazines. There's nothing I love more than passing it along. Like for example here, all these gourmet magazines. I've kept them for years. Do I really need it? Because maybe I'm gonna look through and find that. So I'm just releasing them. I can't wait to donate it. I'm bringing them to an organization, Howard Brown, that I like a lot. And that's the thing, when you think somebody else might sell this and make money and it's a charity you care about, it's gonna put you in a good mood. So all of this, it's labeled, we've gone through, Oh, here's some of my Spindrift totes. I might do another giveaway on that. But doing this, it's going to make you feel good. You come in your garage and go, everything looks fabulous. So I'm certainly not an expert on this, but I'm always pushing forward in my own life and my own personal growth to make my life better and to feel like I'm living the best life that I can, which means clean outside and inside. I'd love to know from you some of the things that you do like this that you find to be really helpful. So come on over to Substack or Instagram, find us and let us know.